Hello, my fine feathered friends, and welcome. I'm back for my second stream of the day, and this time we are playing some Valheim. I am excited to get going in this because this game is still very new to me. I have never played through this game before, but I've been enjoying figuring out the building in this game, and oh my gosh, the in-game audio is really loud right now. It might be just in my headset, though. I'll have to see if I need to turn down the volume for y'all or just for me. Okay, it looks like it's not too loud, probably in my mixer. But anyway, yeah, this little shack has just been kind of evolving as I figure stuff out. And yeah, Zanzibar and Sama are playing with me today. Let me unmute myself. And I am here with Zanzibar and Sama, and it looks like they've been busy. Zanzibar is going into, looks like industrial mead production here. And...
Hello.
Hello. And, we've got different... We've got all these interesting little nooks and crannies, which I love a house that ends up having interesting nooks and crannies. But yeah, eventually I'll get around to finishing the roof properly. But right now it's kind of a mess, but at least it keeps the rain off, mostly. Okay. So what is the plan today?
Well, I made a boat last time, so we can try exploring over where the second boss is.
Okay.
Because we found out where the closest elder is since we went into the crypts. It is a little farther away than I would have liked, but it is what it is.
Sounds good. Okay, I'm just checking my sound volume levels here. It looked like you were a little quiet in the Discord. All the different places I have to check sound levels. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And I've got our storage mostly organized last time, so that's pretty
mostly
cool.
Organized.
Yeah.
Once we get into the swamp, we'll be able to upgrade these to a much larger chest.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Well,
I looked at them like, oh man, there's only like 10 slots.
Yeah, at least things stack somewhat high, but yeah.
Yeah. We can also take some of these like base things like wood and stone and stuff like that and make like log piles.
Oh yeah,
We can kind of store them outside instead of using up crate space.
Sounds like a good idea. And I've got... I don't know how I ended up with fine wood in my inventory.
How much fine wood?
14.
Oh, man.
I think it was probably something I broke. No. I picked it up off the ground. What do you need it for?
Another fermenter.
Alright, let me drop off the 10 that's weighing me down and I'll get some more.
Okay. I was like, oh yeah, Sama's getting on. She can cut down some birch trees. And I was like, and then you ran off in a direction. I was like, no.
You gotta tell me what you want. I was exploring and getting 10 plus 10.
There's a piece of wood up here that I cannot reach. Yeah. There. I don't know what I broke that had fine wood in it, but it must have been something.
Oh, it's already full. Jeez, okay.
I don't think I need this one anymore. Since I... oh, this one isn't... Oh, tall enough yet. There. Now, hopefully that will support things. I should probably do another one over here, though. It is not matching up, dang it.
Okay, I'm on the quest for fine wood.
Sweet.
Give it a few more
That's
days and
better.
it won't need to run too far for it, but
Why? You gonna put up one of those teleporter thingies or whatever?
no, I planted trees like close by.
Okay.
The simple answer.
All right. Well, you know, simple isn't always the most fun, though.
Plants.
Let's see. This is kind
I
of
mean,
in
if
the way.
we wanted fine wood, we'd probably need to go to the plains. I hear that is that's a good place for fine wood.
If you can survive.
Yes.
Not an easy spot to survive, huh?
It's what the 4th or 5th biome? I guess in tier of difficulty.
Fifth.
Hmm.
Okay. I think right now we're exploring the Black Forest, which is 2, followed by Swamp, Mountain, and then Plains.
I think that works. This one is kind of in the middle. It's kind of in the way, but I kind of need the support for now. Until I get the rest of the roof figured out. I'd rather not have it collapsing on my head. If I can possibly avoid it.
Will 60 fine wood get you started?
Yes, I only needed 30.
Awesome. Hey, JKM, welcome. The Valheim building is a lot of fun. I'm still figuring it out, of course. And everything's still kind of janky, but, you know, I'm having fun with it. I have not looked up any building tutorials or anything, because at least to start with, I just want to figure it out on my own. Come on, let me up there. Dang it. Let me get up. Thank you. All right.
Okay, put it in with the core wood.
Thank you.
Oops. We're just gonna swap all this out so that it matches over there, somewhat, sort of, kind of. It's a little bit janky, but you know, I'm an arc builder. We know how what to do with jank, right?
No, that's when I quit. I just build boxes. This is my dino warehouse. This is my house warehouse. This is my storage warehouse.
Just gotta kind of embrace the jank.
That's when my husband plays a game that he does not enjoy, so that he could fix my house because he's annoyed with it looking like a box.
Wow. Boxes can be very practical.
It's very practical. It just Everything is a warehouse. My house is a warehouse. The barn's a warehouse. Everything's a warehouse.
Well, very, very practical, but yeah. I mean, I usually build a box when I'm starting out in survival too, to be fair. But then,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
then I upgrade to a big box.
Well, I mean, okay, here's a little tiny step up you could try. How about lots of boxes that are like stacked or connected together? See? Too complicated?
That might be complicated.
Yeah. Well, you know, I did make a tutorial. You could always try following that.
When I do interesting builds, it's because I'm following a tutorial. Often yours.
Aw. Well, yeah, the Bob Box Remastered is one that I came up with because I needed a very practical survival-based design. Because a lot of times early game, can't even spare Ingram points to unlock sloped roofs or anything. Yeah.
You don't do slope roofs, you do the floors, so then you can build another level when you run out of space.
Exactly. Well, that's what I do.
And land your birds on top.
Yep, exactly. I even have a way to drop off your metal in there from your bird that you parked on the roof.
Once you get high enough, the Rexes can't eat them when they walk by.
Exactly. Okay, that looks slightly less janky. At least on this side. I'm still figuring out how the snapping works and everything. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that is supported. I'm not 100% sure how support works in here. But I mean, it seems like it should work. Okay, yeah, I would love to hear your tip on the supports there, JKM. I am definitely open for building tips here. I fell off my roof and died. The second time I've died at home so far today. The first time to a graybeard who snuck up, or graybeard or whatever they're called, when it snuck up on me in our own base while I was in another window. Does my body just despawn, or how does that work?
Yeah,
no,
when
you
you
have to go grab your chest. Oh, yeah.
Because I grabbed my stuff, but my body is still there. That is weird.
did you get like the body, actual body, or is it the totem?
Now it disappeared. I guess it just
Okay.
takes a little while to despawn or something. Okay. So, yeah, I really should build the bones first. Normal and core wood poles will provide support. Use angled ones to pitch the roof, then skin it with walls and roofs. I'm sure that will definitely be smarter for our next base. This one is just kind of evolved. Like, we started actually with a structure that was already here and repaired it, and then just started adding on and adding on. And yeah, so that's why it's kind of a mess. Is because it wasn't exactly planned, so to speak. I hope that's supported. I don't know if it is. Hopefully. It's beauty in chaos. Oh, thank you, JKM. Gextrix is there in the chat. He says, smart us? No way. I would tend to agree. Except for Sama. Sama's smart.
No, I'm just quiet, so I sound that way.
Yes, well, it reminds me of the old proverb, which was better to stay silent and be thought a fool than to open your mouth and prove it.
Yes, I've heard that one.
Okay. These beehives are kind of in the way here, a little bit, but
You
it's
can
okay.
move 'em.
I
Just-
might.
Just make sure you build them again.
I might. Why does Valheim take an hour to download? Jeez, Gex, you must have really terrible internet, I would guess, because it definitely didn't take me that long to download. Yeah, no, this is not super supported. It's complaining a little bit to me here. But it'll work. It will do. Those are red, but at least they're not supporting anything. They're just literally protecting my fires from being put out by the rain. And that is it.
Yeah, we have not actually built a structure. Everything that we've done has been redone for the most part, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a good way to
Improved.
learn, though, I feel like, the building system, at least for me. But yeah, we have not built anything from scratch yet at all. Okay. I really want there. Something there and there. And then over here. Ugh.
Is there anything I need to be getting more of, Zanzibar? Everything, all the tin, all the copper, right?
All of the things, yes.
There's 4 of us, so getting. I was getting copper a second ago, but I realized that copper isn't teleportable. It's
What does
yes,
that mean?
I did the 10 run when we started.
So
You have to run it back manually. You can't go through the teleport to make it faster.
Yeah.
You can't teleport with any raw ores or bars.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, well, it's just how we have our settings, which is fine. That's default settings.
Yeah, I left most everything default.
Yeah, I play with the portals where you can pretty much transport anything.
Wait, you can make it so you can bring ores through the portals?
Yeah. Yeah.
Zanzibar knowing all the cheats here.
It's not a cheat, it's a setting. We use the same settings to do 3 times loot drops. It's literally like 2 bars down from that.
Well, that was the only thing I changed because I just wanted to save some time, so I just raised the harvesting rates and that's all.
I'm just saying, we're all in for exploits, but that's not an exploit.
Okay. I'm just giving you a hard time, yeah.
My husband says it's cheating.
I mean, yeah.
For our playthrough, he says it's cheating.
I mean, that's fair. I'm playing solo, so
I'm playing
and
solo with
lot,
hubby.
So.
Same difference, right?
A whole other person's opinion added on. Do you want me to go for copper or tin or something else?
Go for 10?
That's like the weight by 10,000 in Ark, yeah. You do
that, or we can sleep real quick.
That would be crazy.
Sleep is good, means less fighting.
True. Sleep is indeed good. Sleepy sleep time.
Destroyed the roof.
And I can continue to work on my dinner here, which I didn't finish. I didn't finish my breakfast either, and I skipped lunch, so I'm kind of hungry.
No, we had a friend take the girls and says, "Here, go eat out and go play video games together." We had 4 hours of eating out and playing video games, which we went with Valheim before this.
Nice. Okay. I missed that comment there. JKM says light is faster than sound, which explains why I look smart until I talk. Makes sense to me. Yeah. Makes sense. And Gex says, I blame my power company because they're working nearby still. Oh, that's why your internet sucks right now, huh? I will hop on when Valheim finishes downloading. Okay, cool. All right, well, this roof is definitely looking better. Okay. Kind of funny how you jump up the ladders. Okay. Oh. Wrong button. Let's actually, like, grab the hammer first, and then maybe we can actually do some building. That would help.
It's creepy. I can hear the wolves.
Yeah, I could hear them earlier when I was working on the roof.
We shouldn't have any wolves down there.
Well,
That's even more creepy.
I figured they were maybe just an ambient thing or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it should just be ambient.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Charles says, sounds like a good friend. Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, she's an awesome friend.
And JKM says, make a couple of iron runs on a boat and then able to teleport cheat. At least you can say you did it right a couple of times. That makes sense to me. That seems fair. Because we do kind of want to save time, you know. We don't want to spend the whole stream gathering resources. Come on. Can you, like, snap, please?
Wait. The run back wasn't that long, especially with Ichthyr's power, but now it's on cooldown, so...
Hmm. Can I line that up right? Why is this not lining up correctly?
Just wish we could carry more.
There's probably
And
a
I
way
need
to
a
adjust
lot
that.
of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's-
Gonna have to go into crypts and troll caves.
there we go. That matches up.
I think I'll probably get more copper. You know.
Need to get the cartographer at some point. The whatever that is
Cartographer's
called.
table.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one.
Wrong
I
one.
can't. Man,
Oh.
Grey Dwarfs. I can't wait to make a farm out of one of your nests.
What nests?
Grey Dwarf nests.
Ah.
So, kind of like how in Minecraft you can make, like, spawn, like spawner mob, farms and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of do that in this game.
Huh.
It's very, very limited, but
I assume they don't have something like redstone in this or whatever.
no. But like, Grey Dwarf nests have a specific diameter where they will spawn Grey Dwarfs, and they won't spawn on roofs. They have to be under open skies, stuff like that.
Okay.
And so you can kind of abuse that fact and just like put ceilings all around the spawner, and it'll stop them spawning, and then you can kind of make a specific little building that will spawn them over top of like fireplaces and stuff, so they'll automatically die when they spawn in.
Cool.
It's very cathartic.
I bet. Just sit there and watch them die.
Mm-hmm. Especially after like just being in the Black Forest for so long.
Uh-huh.
They're just they're constant. Go away.
Yes, they are.
Now, do I want to... I think I'll just leave that. I don't think I need to close that up.
You can also get all the wood and stone and trophies and seeds and all of that
Nice.
as much as you want.
Sounds amazing. Oh, about resource gathering. Yeah, Gextrix says, do what I always do. Make the late guy be the base mule for a day or two. Yeah, makes sense.
Have we collected blueberries yet?
Yeah, we have.
Let's see.
Sure we have.
I don't think I've actually picked them up.
I think I saw some. Dang log is still stuck there. I'm gonna have to go up there and get it, or it's gonna bug me forever and ever. Oh,
Well,
there
I
we
found
go.
3 copper nodes on the way to where I am.
Oh, dang it. Wrong.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, apparently your mead barrel can support a ladder.
Yeah.
For
Pretty much
reasons.
if it's like touching any other structure, like it still gives support.
Okay, good to know. Oh. Okay. Okay, well, we got all this space in here. And eventually I would like to get this pole out of the middle of the floor, but I'm afraid that if I do it right now, the roof might fall down. And we wouldn't want that now, would we?
Use core wood.
Well, at least Gex might want that, but I wouldn't. You can use core wood for stronger beams?
Yeah, it's like logs.
Okay.
It's essentially like Lincoln logs. Or like log homes.
Mm-hmm.
They're just round. They hold up a little bit more than regular wood.
Okay. That's fine wood. And that's core wood. We don't have very much core wood. I didn't think you'd want me to use it for building, but...
Oh, we can get plenty.
Okay. Well, maybe I will play around with it then. Hey, Jinx! Welcome, welcome!
Bones.
Okay.
Do we have a trophies box?
I thought we did. There's an eyeballs box. We might have been putting them in there. I don't know. Or one of the other
It's over by
random
the
boxes.
food.
Oh.
All right. See how this works. Ooh, that is a nice height for sure. It's a little short. Dang it. All right, now is that supported? Now can I break this? So far, so good. What did I just break? Oh, I did break what I wanted to break. Okay, good. All right, that's definitely better. Should probably swap this out as well. Ah, no. Don't be crooked. Dang you. Fine then, we'll redo this side. Now you're gonna block the stairs. Well, it's not very blocked. What about I try it's here? This is not full enough. Let's try this one. Something kind of like that. Maybe, possibly. Hi, kitty. My cat's always needy when I'm streaming. Well, it's not fully blocking the crafting station, so it's okay, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
A little bit of jank never killed anybody.
I think that's a true statement. I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know
at
if
some
it's
point
true.
it has.
Probably has. Probably has. In one way or another. And then, you know, you've got people like Aaron Longstaff where the jank itself would probably kill him. Just having jank on his build, I think would be too much for him. His poor
much to
heart to
handle.
take. Yeah, yeah. I very much admire people who can build precisely and perfectly like that, but I am not one of them. I just don't have the patience for it.
Yeah, I can still reach.
Okay.
Makes it harder for us simple mortals to comprehend how they're doing the things they're doing.
Well,
If they don't have to deal with the jank.
Let's see, I'm gonna go see if I can get blueberries. I think we got enough copper.
if there's enough jank, even I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I
just brought
stream building half the
3110.
time. It's 'cause-
Sorry,
What?
Sam, what'd you say?
I just brought back 3110.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
I will smelt that up when I come back with some more stuff.
Okay. Okay, I got more wood up on the roof to go pick up.
Also, if you guys are out and about, and you find a spawning area with like a bunch of raspberry bushes or a bunch of red mushrooms and stuff like that, go ahead and just pin it on the map. We'll probably be able to utilize the cartography table
Okay.
once we get it. Oh, Sama, I remembered why we can't make the wolf cloak yet.
Silver.
Oh god, fucking boar. Scared the shit out of me. Yes, and we also need wolf head trophies.
Oh, yep, that makes sense.
I
My
still
hammer
can't make
broke.
one in my game. Specifically because I haven't gotten a trophy yet. Makes me sad.
It's very sad. It's one of the coolest ones there is.
I haven't seen it
One
yet.
of the most useful ones.
I have not seen it, so I don't know anything about it yet. I'll take you guys' word for it, though.
It's awesome.
Let's pick up all of this wood that dropped. But
Boars. Just hiding in bushes. And they scream when I walk 2 feet from them.
my nice wooden chimney here, because that would be ever so very practical. It is kind of a cool mechanic, though, that this game makes you have to worry about the smoke. I'm still not used to it. I keep forgetting about it and almost killing myself.
Where are the blueberry bushes?
I think that was left over from the original building that was here. I don't even think there's anything underneath here, is there? Nope. Oops. Didn't mean to break that. Yeah, there isn't anything here. I think I was just making an overhang.
There we go. Finally, blueberry bushes.
Leave it
Now
open for
it's
ventilation.
super dark.
Yes, it is. Super dark. Should probably go to bed. Apparently, it's also cold.
I am nowhere near the house.
Well, that's okay. I wish it was like in Enshrouded, where if even one person lays in a bed, it just speeds up the passage of the night, and then it just speeds it up more if more people are in beds. So nice.
Where am I in relation?
All right. Oh, Charles says, so Jank tried to take me out in early 2020, ended up with 7 screws and a long plate in the ankle and 4 screws and a plate in the wrist. Ouch. Of course, that was real life and a bad ladder, but I feel your pain. Yeah, real life Jank is a no-go. I definitely know what that's like.
Let's see. I'm heading back
Definitely
to
do.
the portal. Hopefully, we might be able to speed this up if we can get back in time.
Okie doke. But yes, I definitely know what real life Jank can be like. My family moved to northern Idaho when I was a teenager, and if you ever wanted to know what it was like for a large family to move onto bare property that had no buildings on it and not have any money, well, yeah, it was an interesting experience. Let's just say that. Yeah, we camped for the first summer we were there. And we lived in a very, very small travel trailer and some tents for that summer. But hey, I had my own tent. That was actually the first time in my life I had my own bedroom. So, you know, it wasn't all bad. Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, my dad used to joke about writing a book someday called How to Build Something Out of Nothing and Have Some Left Over. But yeah, he was good at that. Still is probably, but yeah. I guess that's okay there-ish, maybe. This should probably be another big
I'm coming
beam.
back.
Okie dokie. Oops, that was a wall. Okay, I'll go to bed. Yeah, camping for fun while building a house was... camping for fun is completely different from camping for an entire summer because you have to, especially camping with 6 kids for an entire summer. I was 15, but my brother was 13 and then 8 years younger than him. So let's see, Dave would have been...
It said Gex loaded into Valheim.
Ooh, yay.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Install raspberry or something. You're one mean look away from a grayling from being dead.
Okay, fine. But yeah, camping with 6 kids for a whole summer is definitely not it's quite the same.
No, not quite. We didn't have that, but we lived with a well, and the well would run dry every summer.
Oh, that sucks.
So we had to transport water in for flushing the toilets and go places to do laundry and shower all summer long.
Yeah, we had to do that for the first summer we were there because there was also a well on the property, but it wasn't working at first. It had to be re-drilled because before we bought it, there were squatters on the property, and let's just say they weren't all that happy about being evicted, and so they threw a bunch of junk in the well yeah, before they left. So yay.
Oh.
Yeah, so the well had to be re-drilled because it was a very deep well. It was like 170 feet or something like that. So it's not the put down a bucket type of well.
For the horde!
Hey, Gex.
It's
Yeah. But yeah, it was definitely interesting because whenever the power would go out, we would lose water.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, great. It's bugged out. Give me a sec.
What's bugged out?
Voice and audio.
Still getting my controls mixed up with every other game I've been playing. Okay, we've got a lot of regular wood.
All right. I can hear you guys. I
that's
am
what
no
wood.
longer deaf.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, I think at least.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to hear us, but yay! All right.
I'm tempted to change my join sound for this server to Patches of Duel, because he's been missing.
Oh yes, we all miss our friend Mimic.
Batches of Houlihan.
Yes, also known as Patches O'Houlihan. But yes, we miss Mimic.
O'Houlihan? I thought it was Duel.
No.
It's O'Houlihan, I think, but I have no idea what that's a reference to.
Dodgeball.
To what?
Dodgeball.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that.
Oh, you've missed out.
I know. There's a lot of things I missed out on. But hey, I can tell you all kinds of interesting things about medieval history, so there's that. And classical music, too. So what have you got over here? You've got a workshop. Very nice.
Yes, we have a workshop.
Very nice. Well, I definitely am looking forward to at some point building a structure from scratch. But I do feel like redoing an existing structure was a good way to learn, at least. Oh, we've got all this space over here. I'm not sure what to do with it, but maybe we should move some of that storage over here. There's kind of a lot of storage.
I am encumbered. Why am I encumbered?
Because you're carrying too much crap, that's why.
So we need
Where
15
is-
bronze to kit each person out with bronze armor.
Okay.
That's per person, though, right?
Per person. So we have enough to do 2 full sets of bronze armor. Assuming we're not after picks and axes and stuff, which we also would like to get at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for the first boss, bows are the way to go.
Yeah, definitely.
And I made about 260 fire arrows.
Nice.
So that'll be good. We just need
For sure.
probably a little bit of core wood and fine wood for bows.
Can you pick up, please? No? Are all my slots full or something? Probably. Yes, they are all full.
So, where's the resources going?
Over here. Close to where I am.
Depends on what it is.
Some of them are going over in the other room, but this is kind of our kitchen, and so I figure we could put the food in here. And also, for some reason, the trophies are being kept with the food. I don't know why. It is just a thing.
We haven't moved it yet.
For
Okay.
cross-contamination. Why else?
Well, I suppose that makes sense, maybe. What else do we got in here? Okay, that one has weapons. Okay. Okay. At least now it doesn't feel like those boxes are infringing upon the walkway quite so much. Sounds like MASH.
Which part?
I'm not sure what that was a reference to.
Maybe living in a tent and all summer and
That could be.
hauling water.
That could be. Yeah. We also used to go. There was a lake close to us that had public showers by the lake, by the swim area. You know, they're the kind that are just meant for a quick rinse off after going in the lake or whatever, right? Like public and everything. But there was a bank of them in the men's restroom and a bank in the women's. And for that entire summer, since we didn't have running water on the property, every Saturday, Dad would take all of us swimming at the lake, and then afterwards, yeah, we'd be in there with our swimsuits on, washing ourselves, washing our hair, and we only got to shower once a week. And you can imagine we were filthy most of the time, living in the middle of all that dust and dirt. So, yeah. If you can imagine the most redneck thing that you've ever seen in your life, that's probably how I spent a lot of my teenage years.
I'm not gonna say it.
So what?
Because I think Zanzibar, you're from
I know he is, but there's rednecks in Idaho too.
No. I was gonna. So it's a question that only Zanzibar could answer,
Okay.
and it's a little unhinged. Is the reason why I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Okay.
But also, where are we putting this excess stone? I still have too much stone.
Throw it on the ground.
I have 150 stone on me. Why do I have 150 stone?
I don't know.
Maybe because I broke a box and you had auto pick up on and were nearby. There's
Or
a box over here
you
for
went out-
stones.
You went out
Just
getting
drop it.
copper with me.
Just drop it on the ground and I'll pick it up and deal with it.
Also, aren't these things supposed to hold inventory, or is it just like
It's just
You
it's
build
just
stat-
wood. It's just wood storage. I think you'd have to take it apart in order to get the wood out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, could I just do that with the
With the stones?
stone as well?
Yeah, but probably should put it outside somewhere. Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, it works. You know what? We should put I should put a little nice little awning over the porch here, so we can come out here even when it's raining.
There. I put 50 stone or 100 stone down.
Nice.
If you guys ever run out.
That's probably gonna go too low. Yeah, I don't want that. That works. Oh, that's gonna bug me. That's gonna be right in the way. We want this little guy. It isn't quite the height that I wanted. But, no, actually that should work. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Sorta, kinda. Something like that. It works. Actually, let's do this shallow. The more I get used to it, I do like the system that lets you manually cycle through snap points. It is very nice. Rather than having to, you know, look at it from just the right angle and stand on one foot and throw salt over your shoulder and do a little dance or whatever you have to do in Ark. You throwing stuff at me here?
Yes, so you can sort it out.
Okay, that works.
I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go see the mountains about potential dog.
Okay.
So
Good
just
luck.
sprint this way, right?
I don't know.
Go to the portal. Come to the portal.
Bone. That, okay.
If you go through the portal and then go north, you're a lot closer.
Okay. I'm gonna just make sure I'm not carrying anything important.
All right, I think I'm probably ready to do something. If you guys want to do something other than build, I suppose. Like you probably
yeah, let me go
do.
get some core wood and then I'll be right back.
Okie doke. I'll go and do a little running
I just
around.
brought back 92 core wood.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Going for bows.
Yes. There's
Yep.
also a oak tree I want to cut down. Get some seeds.
Yes.
At least there it is. Okay.
Well, I'll do some hunting. I need to figure out the bow again in here and how much the arrow drop is and stuff. Get a feel for that. So Houlihan is hot lips, I guess, in MASH.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I used
could
to
be from
watch.
MASH.
Yeah, I used to watch MASH with my dad, but I don't remember almost anything about it except that there was a funny guy who wore a dress and.
Slinger.
Yeah, I remember that because I was really little. I was probably like 4 or 5. So I don't remember a whole lot about it.
When Robin was born, so 5 years ago now, I watched from beginning to end.
Wow.
In the middle of the night when she wouldn't sleep, and just sat and held her and watched MASH all the way through.
Wow. Yeah. Come on, are there any other deer around? Oh, yes, there we go. Okay.
Oh, Zanzibar, you want me to just make 4 fine wood bows?
I have one, so 3.
3, okay.
We've got a collapsed something or other here. Okay. There's some more deer or piggies or something.
All right, I have 3 tier 2 fine wood bows.
Nice.
Oh, tier 3? Jesus.
Tier 2. We need another improvement to do 3. Which looks like we have it. Which one are we missing? Probably the bronze one.
Well, I don't think we have the chopping block either. We can probably do both.
So the things that we can tame are boars and wolves at the moment, right?
Boars, yeah, boars and I don't know if you could
Wolves
tame.
are...
It's gonna be tough.
Wow, so you're a 3rd generation MASH viewer, hey, Charles? That's... Wow. That's pretty cool. When did that show was like in the 70s, right? Wasn't it? When was that show from?
How do you feed an animal? Just hang around it until it doesn't view you?
Yeah, so probably your best bet is to make a pit and lure the wolf into the pit, and then you chuck food down and go out of range so that the wolf is not aggroed on you. And just you chuck the food in, 5 to be safe usually, and then you have to hang around for 30 minutes.
Well, I made some jam. I'm assuming that any kind of crafted food is probably better than raw food, right? And what is this? Oh, mead kettle. I can't do anything with it.
Should I be using a pickaxe or a hoe for the pit?
Ground a pickaxe.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was 70s as it would have been post-Korea, Vietnam. Yeah, that makes sense. The timing is probably just about right as well because my parents were young adults in the 70s.
I hear the death.
You hear the death, huh? Any specific death?
I am looking for wolves. And I hear it.
Wow.
I hear the barking.
I don't know if you're gonna tame wolves. You can try.
What the heck is a drake?
You don't want to play with yet.
If you have a bow, you can kill it.
You might need a better bow than what you
That-
probably got, though.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's gonna be the age-old. Oh, you gotta go ahead and knock out that Giga with your fists to tame it.
Yeah.
Did you die?
Probably.
You're also probably freezing because you don't have any frost resistance.
Did you run up and punch it?
No, but the wolves are now aggroed, but they're not aggroed towards me. They're fighting.
I would probably not go
Oh,
in.
thank you.
There's a boat.
Thank you.
I'm trying to get them away from the snow,
What are we doing here?
but they're fighting the other things.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We can tame them later.
I'm doing it now.
There.
All right.
How deep does the hole have to be?
We don't know.
2 walls.
They can't jump out.
They really need some kind of way of getting rid of stuff you don't need.
They do.
How do you get rid of, like, there's, it doesn't despawn.
We have to find a. The trader, Halder.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is why does it have to be so complicated just to throw away trash?
I don't know. I don't know. He'll have an item that allows us to build something that destroys trash.
Okay.
Okay, if I can't get out, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, in theory, that means they probably can't get out, but you don't want to be in it to catch them. I mean, dying down there and luring them in with your and then dying's a way to do it, but then you got to get your stuff back.
Got lots of arrows. We don't need those ones.
I got it in.
Oh, you got it in the
Now,
hole that you dug?
You need to make sure it's not aggroed to you, and throw a stack of meat in.
A full stack?
I think
Fives you should
5.
be enough.
Yeah.
Does it matter to the type?
No. Raw.
I can-
I think.
I was gonna say, I think it might need to be raw.
Okay, so I gotta kill other things. Will it despawn
the
if I
red.
move away from it?
Maybe.
I don't
Think-
think so, unless it's a nighttime spawn specifically. Is it a star one?
No.
Should be fine.
Wait, can
I
you tame
think
the
so.
star ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-star wolves are awesome.
Getting a star, getting any wolf at the moment would be fine and dandy. We can always use that one to breed with a starred wolf.
Although getting 2 wolves means you have unlimited wolves if you can keep them safe. You know, if you're taking the time to tame one,
Yeah.
spend the same 30 minutes and tame 2 and have a breeding pair.
Makes sense.
Leave me alone, you shaman.
So these give 7 health and 20 stam.
You know what? I'll come up and bring raw
Oh
meat
wow,
to
yeah,
you.
that's a lot better. Yeah, the jam is a lot
Zanzibar,
better.
his bow is there in his chest by his bed. All 3 of our bows are 3 stars, so you might need to see what you needed tier 3.
Yeah.
You need to see what you need to upgrade yours. We should have the resources.
Hey David, hello,
Yeah.
welcome.
You know that that thing that Sama built last week? It's being attacked by a brute and a shaman.
The little repair station.
The stand to or standalone or whatever. The lean to.
The lean-to.
It doesn't matter.
I'm fighting it.
We really need some better storage. What do we need to do to get better storage?
Iron.
Go to the swamp.
Okay.
Which is after we beat the boss from the Black Forest. So we gotta beat the Black Forest boss. Then we go to the swamp and start getting iron.
Which
Okay.
I think we're fairly set, to be honest.
Other than armor for everybody.
I mean, yeah.
So I got 6 poison
Okay,
resistance mead.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got enough
12.
meat now. So
Nice.
I gotta just remember where I left the wolf.
Always pin
Yeah.
things on your map. There's no penalty.
Oh no, I know the general area. It's more of I need to actually find it because it's on
I'd love to
the
have more
border
lighting
of.
options.
It's a border on the border of the snow and the tree line.
Copper.
Found it.
Forge.
Alright. Okay. I'm over here. I'm coming over to you.
I am freezing. I would not recommend.
Might as well try to make
Do you have
that
meat?
then.
It is eating.
Does it have yellow hearts popping up?
Yep.
Good. You're not allowed to leave now.
What?
You're not allowed to leave.
Okay.
You can't leave
Guess I'll
its
just keep-
proximity.
Guess I'll just keep eating then.
Yep.
So, can I just put the copper in the smelter
you
thingy
can-
to smelt up some copper?
Yeah, we should have plenty of bars in the box.
There was bronze in there and tin, but there wasn't any smelted copper.
There should be. We should have like 60.
Well, maybe I wasn't looking in the right box then.
77 copper.
I mean, it.
Must not have been looking in the right box. Come on now, why won't you place?
We have all of our copper and
Why
stuff
did it
stocked
get
in here.
startled?
I
If you got too close, or if a creature got too close that it fights. If a gray dwarf or something wandered by, or a drake.
Okay. So another wolf got close by, and then I guess it saw me.
If you can get it into the trap.
It is in the trap.
2 of them are in the trap now?
No, one of them. The other one is not. The other one ran away.
Oh, get the other one in the trap.
You can also build a shelter up there, and so let's knock down some trees so we can build a small little structure.
Sounds good.
I'm not doing anything to this.
We're using a club.
Yes.
I don't have enough wood for that. I have enough wood to.
We'll need a little bit of stone for a fireplace. Don't eat
Wrong
those.
thing.
Why do you have those in your inventory?
I don't know. I killed a shaman.
That's why.
Hmm.
Let's see. Where is your shack?
Now I gotta heal. Bright side is it's no longer cold.
Is this it? This little
I spoke
hole?
too soon. Yep.
So, where is all this copper that is not in the box that's labeled metals?
Is
In
it?
the building here.
Yeah.
It's eating, so it's fine.
Don't get too close. It's gonna get startled by you.
Okay.
Why can't I stay crouched? Is it because I'm taking damage?
Possibly, yeah.
Jeez, this is heavy. Who would have thought?
You said stone? Here you go. Stone. 38 stone should do it, right?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, what else did I need?
Oh, I gotta leave. Freezing.
All right. Well, would one campfire keep us warm or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit as well.
So this... Do we not have a forge?
We do. It's in the other room with all the
Okay, because it's...
the smithies or the smelters and the kilns.
it's, yeah,
All right,
it's
it
just
should be
not
fine,
letting me
right?
make this. It says that I need a forge, and I...
There's a radius on
Oh, okay.
like workshops and forges and stonecutters and stuff like that.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Not close enough to the forge to make this lovely sconce. I can make it out here, but I can't make it inside the house.
What do we need to make a forge in the house?
Just copper or maybe bronze. Okay. We are now rested.
There it is.
We should be.
I'm now
to
healing
make
a lot
one.
better.
I just need some stones and coal. I'll just make one like close to the house. It doesn't need to actually be in the house, probably.
I'm gonna go check on the wolf.
Okay. Just remain sneaking so it doesn't really, you don't alert it.
It seems like it's fine, but I am freezing.
Yeah, that's why you have this. We don't have the materials to make frost resistant yet.
What do we need?
The swamp biome.
Oh, okay, and we haven't even gone there.
No, you are in biome 4. Progression wise, we are on biome 2.
All right.
Alright, let's see. You should be fine and dandy up here as long as you got food.
Yep. Do you need food for going back? Cause
Sorry. No, I'm good. There's a bow I just dropped, and there is some meat. Either for you or the wolf.
I don't see the bow.
It's in the snow. Check to see if you picked it up. It's a fine wood bow.
Okay, yeah, I
3.
found it now.
Okay.
We probably don't need this fancy
Pretty likely
sconce
they'll
out
be able
here.
to take on the Elder today.
Nice.
Yeah, we should be able to do the Elder. It's just we've got to dodge with him a lot.
Yeah, but with 4 people, I think it'd be pretty.
Can I just
Pretty
punch
easy.
him?
We can just use
You
Gex
can
as bait.
do whatever you want, Gex. I ain't gonna stop you.
You can be the bait. So what other animals can be tamed then, David? I would love to know. Like wolves can, and can those boars be tamed?
Yes.
Yep.
Wolves,
I've been
boars.
keeping an eye out for a 2-star boar.
I know. I think we're a
Nice.
little too close to spawn for the 2 stars. I think they can spawn
Probably.
in like a certain distance away.
Well, we could pick a
Um,
different spot to build another base in one of the other biomes. I mean, I wouldn't mind
yeah.
building something else. I wouldn't complain.
Come on, another wolf, fall into the trap.
Let's see here.
It's
You
the
can-
boars, the wolves, the locks,
Locks.
the new fire guy, which I can't remember the name, and then you can get chickens, but they're not tamed. You have to buy the eggs from the vendor.
After
Okay.
you beat a specific boss. I don't remember which one it is though. It might be Motor.
Ah, I didn't know that one was boss locked. I just knew it was a vendor.
Oh, by the way, if you actually fall in this pit, it's very hard getting out.
Just
Yeah,
so
the
I
red
fall in with
wolf
the
can't
wolves.
get out.
I heard the chickens were boss locked. And I've been to the trader and he didn't have eggs for sale. So
You've been to
Is
the
it Hoda
trader,
or a
huh?
different one?
I don't know. I think it's Motor. It might be
Dangerous.
after another one.
No,
What'd you say?
the which vendor?
Oh, you can go to the vendors wherever. I think it's oh man, it's
Hoda or
not
the one in the
Hildir.
black
It's
forest?
I think it's Halder. And it's not the Bog Witch. Pretty sure it's Halder. The useful one.
Alder the Useful, huh? That sounds like the name of it.
He sells a lot of good stuff. Hildir sells a lot of like I think kind of like cosmetic looking stuff. And then Bog Witch sells like seeds and cooking ingredients.
Will a tamed wolf attack a non-tamed wolf?
No.
Okay.
Pretty sure they won't.
Okay, because I'm not sure I'm gonna get it out once I tame it.
Are they both non-stars? Well, you can throw in meat for the other one and it will start taming. And then I think it's passive at that point, so I think. I could be wrong.
This is looking quite cozy.
Hey, how'd you get out?
Who let the dogs
Um,
out?
I'm not even gonna try getting it back in, because then it's gonna get the other one mad, and then I have to start over, right?
Probably.
It doesn't start over. It pauses if they're if they're
Oh,
upset.
that's
I think.
good.
Oh, okay.
It
In that
pauses
case,
if you leave or if they get frightened or or angry.
what's the radius that I have to be with them?
Pretty close.
So the shack is probably too far.
It might be. I don't know exactly how close you have to be.
Okay. Oh, I startled it.
Now, what'd you go and do a thing like that for?
Zanzibar, do you have any bronze gear or weapon armor?
I have an axe and a buckler, but I don't have any armor. All my stuff is leather.
Should I work on bronze gear for everybody, or should we wait on that?
You can pick a few pieces. I'm good with what I have.
Ow, you hurt.
I have enough bronze on me right now to make
It's both of them. I'm getting ragdolled.
for 3 people.
Yeah, go ahead.
Run
I mean,
away.
If anything, we'll use it for the swamp and stuff. So
My axe cannot
There.
chop birch, sadly.
I almost died.
yep, wolves are rough.
What kind of axe do I need to chop birch?
Copper.
Okay.
Or sorry, bronze. Bronze.
Bronze.
But both of them are in there. One is at 3%. I don't know what the other one is. I did not bother checking, and there's only one way to check.
Yep. Getting a little too close.
And then almost dying. Why is it that I always gravitate towards doing the risky, boring stuff?
I don't know. That's why I just let you do it. When you die, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, you know.
It'll be okay.
But
I just
do
need-
I wanna ask because I don't notice it. Do I ever go into death spirals?
a few times, yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
But is it by myself or usually with the group? Because
It's like 50-50.
I know on Ark it's usually death spirals trying to help others.
Or
And,
Like,
in this,
I think
in
the
this
first
so far, you've
Sometimes
gone out
it
and
is.
done a bunch of things, yeah.
sometimes it's look at that. What is that thing? I'ma go punch it.
Ooh, shiny.
Uh-huh.
one's at 7 and one's at 42, and I aggroed it again.
Here's
Run.
some.
You know you can sneak, right?
Yes, but I can't when it's this cold. It forces me to stand up.
Okay.
So I cannot sneak.
I did not know the cold made it so you couldn't sneak.
Because whenever I take a hit of damage, it forces me to stand up.
So where do you craft bronze stuff?
In the forge.
Okay.
Hey, Song, your plate tunic's right here. Your armor.
Oh, thank you.
You should have helmet, pants, and boot and chest.
Shiny. Very shiny. Alright, let's put away the other stuff. Look how shiny I am now. Even if I am over encumbered. Let's go put that other stuff away.
Oh, Zanzibar, real quick. This isn't related to Valheim, but I wanted to ask you a quick question about D&D. For monsters or creatures, do you reflavor how some of them are described or they appear? Because I'm gonna be honest, there's a couple of them that seem bland as dirt.
You can. I mean, they're just stat blocks.
Oh no, I mean like appearance wise.
I mean, you can. I have. Make
Is
your own custom monster and just use the stat blocks for something.
Okay, because there's this one that I just found and it looked really neat, but the description was very boring.
Okay.
I forget the actual name, but its description is an undead centaur.
It doesn't sound too
Okay.
boring.
Yeah. Reflavoring monsters is pretty normal.
I'm now hot because I am burning.
Did you step in a fire?
Yes, I misclicked. It's a good thing no one sees it. No one can see it because I'm not streaming.
Yep. Nobody can
And
see
the
it at
ma-
all.
And the main reason is because all my audio would have been messed up.
Wow. You sound fine to us, but you use your software
So I have no software. This is all whatever plug and play is. I'm using the previous headset that I had instead of my in-ear monitors and my
some others.
Wave.
Okay. And some leather scraps.
Let me out. Okay.
Hey, this bronze at gear, what is that?
It's like a halberd, essentially.
So it's a melee weapon, essentially?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and I've decided I'm going from spear to Utgear instead. I prefer it. Although I haven't made one yet.
I just have a level 2 club for melee.
Yeah, I just got a bronze axe.
Because I've been punching everything, my fists are level 21.
Wow.
Once we get up into the mountains, there's a fist weapon.
You
Okay.
can make brass knuckles or something?
They're little claws.
Oh, cool.
They're pretty dope. I haven't used them, but I've seen like the armor and stuff that it comes from.
This for now. I don't need this with me.
Stay away, flying death. You go back that way.
I probably don't need 2 stacks of potions. Let's put some of these away.
It's
How close is that Drake?
by the. Do you remember where the hole was?
Is
It's
it
like
over top
right
of the
over.
hole?
No, it's I want to say the distance of the house towards the hole, but it's over on the side of the rocks, other side of the rocks. If it wasn't for the fact that I had, it's fine.
Is it gone?
It's flying away, but I can still hear it, which is
Okay.
concerning.
I mean, yeah.
So you're also Chaos Incarnate there, Charles? He says you sound like him. Well, that's why we keep Gex around. He keeps things interesting, right? The rest of us would probably get kind of boring after a while.
Let's see.
Okay, we got more gearboxes over here. Oh, and let's... I guess I'll leave that standing torch for now.
I'm surprised that it's letting me eat this much to keep my health up. Is there a spyglass or something that we can use to look at the thing?
I don't think so.
But yeah, you hear it, right?
Here's something. By the way, wolves and drakes aren't the only thing up here.
What else is up here?
Werewolves. What's that ripping noise?
Rock golems.
Rock golems.
So that's a drake. The thing, that's a deer. The ripping noise is probably them eating. Like that
Okay.
snarl. Yeah, because there's like 10 deer meat down in the hole.
Okay. Because there's Fenring up here. Those are werewolves, essentially.
Okay. It'll be fine.
Famous last words.
I mean, when it's you, yes, but for me, it usually works out.
Okay.
And it's probably because I usually just say, oh, all I have to do is outrun the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is true.
There's a
This
skeleton
is
over
true.
there.
Where's the skeleton? No! Ah, they got startled.
I figured.
No.
Okay.
But because they're startled, might as well just go check on them.
Okay.
Oh. Are they? Yeah, they're still startled. Dang.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. I was doing fine. Okay. Just
Like here you can sneak. If you're cold, you can sneak. But if you're
Yeah.
freezing, first tick of damage and then
Yeah.
yeah. So now we just gotta wait for them to calm
Yeah.
down.
Oops.
But because they're irritated now, I want to go check. I know how to get out because I've done it a couple times. Oh, so one's at 69.
Nice.
Nice. And then one's 35.
Okay.
When I say I know how to get out, I'm waste all my stamina trying to get out. But yeah, they're going.
All right. See, I got arrows on me. I was gonna see if I could take out that Drake, but
Does the Drake land or no?
no. No. It will shoot ice bolts at you and then kind of fly away and then come back and do it again.
That sounds annoying.
Yep. And if we find a rock golem, we're running.
Okay. Oh, here.
They do a lot of damage, and we don't. Ooh, nice. We don't have.
I would suggest using
proper-
it to replace whatever gives you the least amount of health.
Yeah.
Because at some point I'm just gonna go around hunting wolves, and I kind of want to kill a drake to see what type of meat it drops, if it drops any.
I can take the wolves back.
Okay.
Actually, can I take?
I'm trying to remember if you could get them to follow you or not. I'm not sure.
Wait,
Do I have to?
do they
put
only follow the person that's tamed, or?
No. I don't think
Okay.
so.
Most tamed animals won't follow anybody.
It's. I don't know if it's because I haven't tamed anything. I don't know if the
I think the wolves will follow, but it's been so long since I've done it.
the wolves will follow. People will use them for like pack animals to like exploring and stuff like that. I just don't know if the wild ones that you tame will do that, or if you have to like breed them first. But I
This
guess
should all be the same.
yeah, we'll figure it out here in a bit.
Well, would have been nice to know before I started.
You didn't ask.
This is also true. Was this tree always here? Or was I just ignoring it?
No, I think that's an actual creature.
What the heck? How did I manage that?
So yeah, the boars will not follow you. You have to drive the boars or
There.
build
Yeah.
corrals for the boars. The wolves will follow you, and then I think the locks will follow you, or
Yeah. You can ride locks too.
yeah.
I should be fine right here, and this should be a good distance, right? Just like standing at the edge of the...
As long as you don't spook them.
Okay.
And nothing else wanders by to speak.
There's more wolves up the mountain.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm keeping an eye on them. They're also probably fighting those drakes.
Yeah, there's a drake up there.
Let's see.
A good way to take care of wolves prematurely is what's this? Is arrows. Can't
But I
see
club. Are you looking for the drake?
it. No, I was looking for that wolf that was right up the slope. I can't see it anymore.
So I'm putting pretty banners by everybody's beds, but unfortunately they don't have green ones, Zans.
black.
So I already put a black one by Gex's bed, so you get yellow.
Was there no red?
I suppose there is red, yes. If you'd rather have red, I suppose you could have red.
Yeah, because I know Zanzibar likes green and black.
Yep.
And you're purple, and then Sama is
Dark green usually.
Oh, I thought it was cotton candy. Or is that
No,
soap?
she likes
No,
darker
that's-
colors.
That would be soap. And then Ren is cyan and black, and Illiwen was autumn is autumn colors.
Yeah. Mimic also likes green. There's several in this in our little friends group who like green.
Yes, Mimic likes green and black and orange usually.
All right, now everybody
I
has
thought-
a
I thought his
fancy
favorite
banner
co-
by their bed.
I thought his favorite
Nice.
color was the was that of the card char that you made specifically for him after he killed his first card char.
After I made him run around with the pink one for a while. Yeah, it's
Yes.
green and black with orange highlights, I think.
Oh, I thought he liked the pink one.
He says the pink one was very nice as well.
Yeah, he doesn't mind pink. Yes, Charles, ADHD definitely does keep things interesting for people. I have noticed definitely a higher than average concentration of ADHD people in the online gaming community. For sure. ADHD or autism or some other kind of neurodivergence. I mean, it makes sense though. Like the normies are out there going to PTA meetings and baseball games and hanging out in bars and being social in person and whatever other weird stuff they like to do.
Let's see. Gix, did you see what percentage they were at?
One was at 80, one was at 55 last time I checked.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Trying to get a sense for what kinds of deco items are in here.
I want to go in, but I'm sure I'm gonna get hit if I do. If only I was not freezing. Can I build a campfire like right here? Or does it have to be within radius of the workbench?
No, you might be able to put it close by, and actually, you should be able to put it close by and not freeze.
Crafting. I am out of stone. I have remedied the stone problem.
Good to know. Okay.
Question is, as soon as I light this fire, will I scare the wolves?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently not.
Good.
Wolf has been tamed.
Woohoo!
And
Congrats.
it is not attacking the other one. Good.
That's very good.
And that one was 20% higher. So give it like another 5 minutes.
Yeah. And then we'll come back with the wolves.
Yeah, Charles says, hey, how else would we have people who spend 10 plus hours on a single build online without much of a break? Yeah. That's the thing. Some people think that ADHD means that you have a deficit of attention. It's not about not having enough attention. It's about having trouble regulating it and choosing what you're paying attention to. Because, yeah, when we get in a hyper focus, man, we can get as much done in a few hours as some people take a week to get done. But we can't always choose when we're going to get in a hyper focus.
Or you could start with the simple task of taking out the trash and somehow wind up deep cleaning your garage and your car. And
oh yeah, definitely. Yep.
And then you're sitting with a dismantled engine.
Yep.
For about 6 months.
Sounds about right. I've done similar things. Not an engine, but yeah, you start doing one thing and then pretty soon you've done parts of a whole lot of things and taken things apart, and somehow you end up further behind than you were before you started doing chores. And yeah, it's not a pretty picture. Well, okay. Well, I think I'm done building for now. I should probably go do something else, or I'm just going to go get into mischief and go find a monster to punch or something.
I think once we get back, we're going to go play around with the Elder.
Okie dokie.
All right. I'm not sure if you guys seen, but I did put more copper and tin in the thing.
I melted it all. Song,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna need a wolf house.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna need a safe spot to have a breeding pair of wolves so we can have all the puppies.
Sounds
Otherwise,
good.
the pair is gonna get killed, and we're gonna have to do this all over again.
So what all do we need in that regard? Like, what do they need? Like, how much space would you say? Do they need a roof? Do they need...
Doesn't really matter too much on space. We will get to the point where we'll get flying raids, so you want it completely enclosed. We're gonna
Okay.
need the same thing for boars. So at some point, we're going to need a boar and bear barn, a
Mhm.
boar and wolf barn. And
Wait,
if
Okay.
the wolves back, we want them to be somewhere safe so we can get puppies, and then the puppies can go play.
Mm-hmm.
can you ride the bears?
By bears, you mean
Said-
Lux?
Bears, I meant wolves,
Wolf.
but yes, we will get to Lux later, which we can ride.
I want to see what this looks like because I have not seen one.
They are big and fluffy.
You
Oh,
play
they
Rumble
look
at all?
like a mix of warthogs and bears.
I
A
think I
mix
saw
of like
pictures.
More like
of
a
them.
bison.
buffalo and lizards.
What they kind of look like to me is like where the wild things are. Those creatures.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a
that's a good one.
buffalo body with a gecko head.
I'm assuming the wolf house doesn't need to be in the same radius as the workbench, or do we need to
No.
put down another workbench, or how does that work?
You'll have to put down another workbench to build in an
Okay.
area.
We do want it relatively close because they only breed based on proximity.
Okay.
So, I mean, we can have someone go off to go sit there and breed them. I don't know. I tend to like 5x5 spaces for a species, but it
Okay.
doesn't really matter.
Well, it's just good to know because I don't know. I
Would
haven't done this
they
before.
mix pack or would they try and eat each other?
No, they'll be fine.
Once
Yeah.
they're tamed, they're fine. Tames won't attack tames.
Yeah.
I have found if you do I've done like a 5x5 and tried to fence off a smaller section of it, and my piglets were popping through the wall on the other side.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I was needing to know.
So
For sure.
I like the 5x5 space per species. And once we get to the Lux, that's a completely different issue. They're drastically bigger, but that's gonna be a while. So 5x5, 5x5 with a walkway maybe, or 2 separate buildings.
Put your howling and finish taming.
It has to be any minute now.
Yes, I'd like to tame a boar, but I've kind of been waiting to find a 2-star, which doesn't mean we couldn't do the regular ones. So we could always work on that as well.
We would just be getting more, which we already get 3 times, so...
Yeah, 3 times per. It's pretty cool.
Might as well just get regular ones. Otherwise, we won't have storage.
So what do the boars gather?
They give you the same resources as when you kill them.
Okay.
And when you get a star gives you double, and a 2-star gives you triple resources.
Okay, cool. But yeah.
They also have a little bit more health, so that's it's the same with the wolves. If you butcher the pups, you get the same resource, or the adults, you get the same. But also, if you take them out as combat pets, which is mainly what they're for, then they have more health.
The wolves, 2-star wolves. Boars are less important.
Makes sense. So weird to me that there aren't actual foundations. There's just floors.
You'll get into that in stone. I wouldn't really call them foundations, but they kind of work like foundation.
That I almost fell in. I did not fall in. Oh no, I am tempted because I want to see the acclamation of this wolf.
If you fall in, it won't acclimate because it'll get frightened or aggroed.
Yeah, I know.
Just want to see.
You're gonna fall in.
I'm not. Just want it to hurry up.
It'll be fine. The meat doesn't despawn, and there's plenty of it. As long as it doesn't eat it, it'll be fine. And that trick stays over across that way.
I am pretty excited about the wolves. It's been about 3 years since I've had them in Valheim, so...
And I was told that this wasn't gonna work.
No, we told you that you probably shouldn't.
It's harder to do when you can get 1 shot.
And 2-star wolves are nighttime spawns, so you have to do it before nighttime.
They have to start taming before night. If you do not have them penned and penned up and started taming before nighttime fades, they despawn.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Even if you have them trapped, if you don't start the taming before day starts, they will constantly be stuck in the fleeing phase, and you will not be able to tame them.
Oh, wow.
I think you have to get them trapped, and then you have to stay within render.
They have to start the taming process, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have to tame all the way through, but you have to start it before day starts.
Remember how you said it would be fine for me to build with core wood because, you know, it would be easy enough to get plenty more?
Yes.
I need to get more forward.
We have 3 left.
All right, I'll get some.
I can go get some.
I'm already up here.
I don't need it at the moment. I just thought I should let you guys know that we were out, so.
Because you're building it. And I also spent quite a bit on our bows.
It's at 97%. I accidentally fell in and it didn't aggro to me.
Good.
Are you shooting at the birds?
No. I'm hitting gray dwarfs.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with shooting birds. We could always use more feathers.
You heard her song. Time to get shot.
Not that bird.
All right, Wolf is done.
Nice.
Yay.
I think that one's done. Okay,
Now the
that's
question is, because I don't have a hoe, how am I to get him out?
Do you have a pick?
You have to wait till both are tamed. Are they both tamed up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Wolf will follow me. Wolf will follow me.
I've
they're doing the thing.
fine. Which thing?
They breed
Hearts.
They when you pet them, or are they doing the purple heart, the pink hearts together?
Pink hearts together, but I pet them.
Well,
Well, if you
Let's let
pet
them
them,
do
then they
that.
just love you, and if they're doing it to themselves with each other without you interacting, then they're breeding.
All right. Yeah, they're breeding.
Yay, puppies coming.
So, how am I to get them out?
I guess you live there
You
now.
can try walking away. They might teleport to you if they get
I think
stuck.
that might actually be enough for them, no?
maybe.
Yep, it is.
There we go. All right. Time to head home.
I just hope that the AI is better than most AI.
Very
And they
possible
won't-
that they might attack something, but
That's a given, but what I mean is that they don't get stuck in the terrain.
I think they'll be okay.
'Cause they're small.
Really
I'm just
wish
stopping-
there was wireless crafting in this game. I'd be tempted to install a mod for that if there is one.
I know, I'm tempted by that as well.
What mod?
I don't know. I'm just assuming
wireless
somebody's
crafting mod.
probably made one, right?
Probably.
Oh, and you guys can go ahead and rename them if you want. I just did it. Yeah, you shift E to rename.
I'll wait till we get puppies, and I'll claim a pair of puppies.
All right. I'm basically running in shorts or sprinting in short bursts, making sure that they're still behind. Because you see how one almost got stuck in that tree?
No.
All right, Song, I'm bringing back 76 core wood.
Sweet. Thank you.
And Gex, there's bronze armor for you in the armor box house.
Dang it! Now the wolves are chasing a deer.
Need to learn how to whistle for him or
Okay.
something.
I just gotta kill the deer. There we go.
Stays.
Why are they still? Why are they frightened?
Come here.
They were fighting. They'll settle out in a minute.
Oh, there was a thing. All right. Well, it's following Zanzibar, so one of them is, so it should be fine.
You dang thing. Going through wood like it's going out of style over here.
So I think they're gonna just kind of stay around in the area now.
They're so pretty. I'm building a pen for them right over there.
Yes.
It has
let me
it
know
has
when it's
walls
ready.
at least on most sides, and it'll have walls
I'll
on
bring
the
them
other
in.
sides in a minute. Just ran out of wood. Some more resin. I didn't mean to do that, dang it. And let's just start with this here.
All right, there we go. So where'd you say the armor was?
There's a box labeled armor over by the
Okay.
beds. They won't burn themselves on the torches or anything, right?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
We have critters.
Yay!
And I'm guessing that you need berries for the boar.
Berries, mushrooms. Yep.
All right. And drakes are just kill on sight, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I would say everyone grab a stack of fire arrows.
I've got a stack.
Same.
Okay.
We're gonna go play with a bus now.
Yep. I'm gonna bring stuff for portals.
Ooh, good idea.
Stuff for
We
what?
could probably a portal. We can probably bring stuff for a shack.
Sounds good.
That's just wood.
Do the wolves need to be fed?
Yeah, I put a stack of meat down. I think you might have picked it up when you run by. If you throw it out, then you shouldn't pick it back up.
Okay.
Of course, the next person that runs in there will, but
Need a feeding trough.
Okay.
Why do I have 2 antler pickaxes?
I don't know.
Wait, do we have enough deer trophies for a stag breaker?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think we should.
I wanna try punching it. I'll go kill more deer after, or at some point.
I don't think anyone's concerned about deer trophies.
What's happened here? Let's kill it.
Oh, I got the wrong type of wood.
Zanzibar, do you know the population limit on wolves?
I think it's 10. 10 in the same area, and they won't make any more.
Was it 4? Is it 5 or 6? I don't remember what that. Okay. 10's a pretty good number.
Yeah.
I just picked up a whole bunch of wood. That just...
I hear stuff in the background.
There's a gray dwarf over by the spawn. Yeah, you threw a rock at me.
Alright, man, we should be able to build for a little while. Yeah, we got a little bit of ventilation too.
So I can now retire this club.
Yes.
I think I need to make the porch a little bit bigger.
Not like that.
My bad. I didn't think I was actually gonna damage the structures.
Yes, of course it is.
What did you do?
I
This?
can use the sledgehammer on inside the house.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Ah, the wolf is out on the porch because I fell off the deck and did not successfully manage to put a railing up yet.
So if you pet them, if you interact with them, you pet them, and if the first time you do it, they'll follow you, and the second time they'll stay. I think.
Okay.
Vice versa. You pet them to get them to follow you and stay.
Cool.
Oh, I can just stun lock them with this thing. But yeah, I'm not using that near the buildings.
Thank you. Nope.
Let's see, are we close to being ready?
Yep, I can quit at any time pretty much. I'm just building. And Wolf needs to go back inside. You take, yeah, Wolf needs to stay inside for now.
Did you pick up the meat, Zanzibar?
Sorry, he just keeps fucking walking towards the door.
Hey, stay there. Wait, they have opposable thumbs?
What?
Or did
No,
one of you
someone-
guys accidentally open the door?
People are opening the door.
I had a dog that could open the door even though it didn't have opposable thumbs. It was a loose doorknob though, and he would like go rub beside it with his paws, and like it was one of those handles that you pull down, and he would manage to like hook it with his paw and pull it down, and it was just loose enough that he could get it open. He was a very smart dog, too smart for his own good.
Oh, I didn't even notice my phone went off.
Right. We'll need someone with like a stack or two of wood.
Okay, I can probably bring that with. If y'all are ready to go, you can just say, you know, hey song,
Yeah, we're ready.
quit building. Let's go.
Does everyone have a stack of wolf meat?
I got some.
I need to move that cart somewhere else. All right, well, let me get some more wood.
And by a stack,
to
I mean
bring
at least
then.
5 to
And
help,
just make
because it
sure
shouldn't
everybody's
last
ready.
longer than an hour, right? The fight's pretty quick,
Oh
no?
no. Yeah.
Oh, no. I should probably put beehives down again. I demolished your beehives and I didn't put them back down yet.
What did I say? As long as you put them back down.
Yeah, well, I was gonna. I just hadn't gotten around to it yet.
Also,
Oh no, where's my ship?
Okay, I've got
Down that way more, I
food.
think.
I don't think I need to bring a queen bee with me.
Oh, there it is, yeah. I thought the Greylings got to it.
Okay.
Zanzibar, your
Yeah.
cart.
We don't need the cart.
No, what I mean is it's upside down. I'm trying to get it right side up.
Here,
There we go.
anything. Let's get a little bit more meat, and then I've got... How many stacks of arrows should I bring?
I have all of the arrows.
All
I have
of them, huh?
400 on me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you did take all of them. Well, I've got only about 260 or something like that.
3 extra bows.
All right. And how
Wait,
much...
I can. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
You have the stuff for the portal, you said, right?
I do have a stuff for a portal.
All right.
And do we have a portal here, or did we disconnect the other one?
I disconnected that one.
Yep,
so
it's not
all I
glowing.
need to do is build another one and name it the correct name.
Okay.
Okay, where you
Sounds like we're
guys
ready.
are all that away.
Oh, that's funny.
What's up, Gex?
Oh, I can charge up and move at the same time. So that's kind of funny.
It very much looks like a Gex weapon.
I missed it. I still got it.
Oh, nice. Wow, that is quite the weapon.
I'm gonna have to get more bones.
Well, with that thing, I bet you're not going to have that hard of a time getting them.
Yeah,
I
skeletons
think we have
don't
plenty
like
of
blunt
bones,
weapons.
honestly.
And deer stuff.
I am carrying too much crap because, of course, I am. Here, let me drop the dandelions.
So who's steering the boat?
I am.
Okay.
Does somebody else want to carry some of this wood?
How much wood did you bring?
Like 75?
Okay.
Who's drowning?
It was Song.
That
Now
was
it's
me,
Sama.
briefly.
I'm not drowning.
All right.
Gulped in some.
So the ship is pretty cool. This is the first time I've seen it. I thought you meant the raft.
Ooh.
Now we're proper Vikings, huh?
Semi-proper Vikings.
Yes, because you guys are missing hammers.
I'm a Viking
an
with
axe.
a bow. I like me a ranged weapon. There's a fish down there.
Gonna be slow going because the wind's not in our favor, but
Ah, well, we'll get there. The waves are kind of, that's really cool as a dynamic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, wait till we're out here in a storm, which we probably will see looking at the distance.
Whoa. Pretty impressive for 2021 before they had like the dynamic water from UE5 and stuff.
I mean, like, this is the only game that I know that really has waves like this.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played?
I mean, Black Flag did.
Oh no, I was gonna say
pretty
Sea of
good,
Thieves, but I
Oh,
then
yes,
remembered
Sea of
it's
Thieves,
Sea of
yeah.
Thieves that basically has its own issues, and one of the reasons why I haven't gone back to it is trying to play on public servers by yourself is not fun. If you're only trying to do specific quest lines.
Yeah. Me being an introvert also kind of extends to servers. I've never liked MMO type games. I'd rather have just a few people on a server, you know, and have them all be people that I know at least a little bit. Having like dozens of strangers in costumes and with weird pets following them and stuff just running around everywhere really breaks immersion for me.
Dancing naked on the mailbox.
Yeah. I was so excited at first when I heard about Elder Scrolls Online coming out. It was such a cool idea, and I'm a major Elder Scrolls fan, but I did not like that game at all. It was
okay, but it wasn't like
it wasn't to the
Elder
level
Scrolls
of
that you remember.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Oblivion or Skyrim. It was like endless fetch quests, pretty much. It
Yeah,
felt
it's
like.
MMO.
Yeah, which I don't like that. I
Well,
liked a good story. If I'm-
MMOs have now been basically boiled down to fetch quests, kill quests, or I forget what the escorts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There are some exceptions, and one of them I will not stop talking about because it's been going on for about, I want to say 10 to 12 years now. I want to tab out to check, but I'm too lazy.
Yeah, you've got a phone, right? But have any of you played Oblivion or the remastered Oblivion?
I played the original.
I played the original too.
My husband's playing it. I'm just watching him occasionally.
I've played a little bit of the remaster, and I'm loving it. But I feel like Oblivion really did it really well as far as quests that are not just endless fetch or kill quests, you know? Like they're actually really interesting and unique quests that make sense as part of a storyline.
Yeah, I really
My
want them
husband
do
had
a
to tell me
remake.
about the rat one.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that's rat quest. Like, of course it's a rat quest. And then he had to come back and tell me about it later.
Yeah, but then there's also, you know, quests where you have to go and get something unique, or like the ones where you have to sneak into somebody's house to steal something out of a particular box or whatever. The Thieves Guild quest line, I swear, is like one of the best quest lines in all of RPGs as far as I've played them.
Thieves Guild and the Brotherhood of Blood, is that what
the
the
Dark
assassins?
Brotherhood?
The Dark Brotherhood, yeah, those guys have always been good.
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna have to go into the ocean.
Okay. They were disappointing in Skyrim, though. The Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood were pretty disappointing to me in Skyrim. But
What happened to we're not supposed to go into the ocean?
The shoreline is not going the way we need to go.
Ah. Charles says, I
hoping-
usually end up in creative or being the group builder.
I was hoping wind was gonna be on our side, but
Yeah. In which case, unless I'm doing something like Cyberpunk 2077, in which case I'm hanging with Judy and Carrie. Judy and Carrie, who are those? I know a Judy and a Carrie, but I'm not sure who
They
you're
are. They are characters in the game.
Okay. I want to play Cyberpunk 2077 at some point, but it's just, you know, there's so many games and so little time. It's one that I've definitely been interested in playing at some point, though.
Then also there's been updates to it that help with stability, but if you want to play it to the fullest, you need a decent graphics card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
This
know.
boat
I
was
need to
perfectly
upgrade
designed
mine.
for 4 people, wasn't it?
Huh?
This boat was perfectly designed for 4 people, wasn't it?
Yep. Maybe 5. I think someone else can.
Yeah, someone else could probably grab
Yeah,
on that
mast.
side.
This is agonizing. I hate being out in the ocean, especially when it's about to be night.
So I'm
And the
kind of
wind's
excited.
not at our back.
I
This
found
sucks.
out how to get rid of the HUD for taking screenshots. It's
Oh, you can just all clip into each other.
what are you guys doing?
Come over here and click E to hold fast.
I'm trying to take a screenshot here. Control F3 again. There we go. I'm gonna fall out if I walk around.
No, you won't.
You have
But I
you
could
met
probably
me?
push you out.
Have you met
I could probably
me?
push you out.
You better
You know,
not.
that might not even be our island. That could be a small island between us.
I just want to get out of the ocean.
Are you getting seasick?
No, I know it's in the ocean, and I don't want to face it right now.
Oh, sea monsters?
Yes, they come out at night and in storms. So luckily we didn't have one of them.
It's not a guarantee, though.
No, but
It's
I'd
our
be
luck. That's the way it'll work.
I would be turning around so I could at least get some speed away from it.
Can you outrun it?
I don't know if I can run. If you can outrun in this.
Charles says, well, you've got an OG punk in your corner.
Okay,
Been a
that's
hacker cyberpunk since 12 years old. That's pretty cool.
This looks like it's probably the right place.
There's something purple and glowy over there.
Black Forest.
It's a nest, yeah.
That's a great
Do we
dwarf
want
nest.
to? Yeah. Do we want to try to swing around north? See if we can get closer, or it seems like an okay.
Gets,
Okay.
I don't. Okay, get to shore.
I'm almost out of stamina.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
dumb.
There's land to your right.
Yes. The jump took like a quarter of my stamina.
Yeah, no shit.
Alright.
I think this.
Even this is farther than I'd like to go.
We are probably close. It's. Oh, there's a troll right there.
Oh,
How are you still alive?
I mean,
There.
I think we'll be good.
Okay, yeah, it's close enough with this. As long as it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a small island, we should be good.
there's indeed a troll over there. Should we try to take it out? What is this? Is this some kind of ore here? Tin deposit.
Yeah, I got 10.
Nice.
Where?
Come here, Great Dwarf. I don't want you dying in the water, because then I can't collect your resources.
You don't need any of its resources.
It's
We
a
have 20
2-star, though. Or a 1-star.
It's 20 million of them back home.
Ooh.
Okay.
Come help us get this.
Oh. The
Ow!
oh.
I tried blocking. That was not good.
Alright,
This
I'll
may
see if I
have
can
been a
get
bad
portal up
idea.
once the troll's down.
Grab the portal stuff from my.
Yep, once it's safe.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Oh, wait.
Why isn't it letting me shoot? Oh, I'm out of stamina. Ooh.
Everything relies on stamina.
Yeah, it would appear so. Ah, dang it.
Oh, yep, that hurt. I'm alive though. Hey, shaman, quit healing.
How's it going?
Well, he's burning.
We're getting there.
X hasn't gotten himself killed yet, so... Oh, I may have spoken too soon.
Nope.
Oh, I know what. I didn't even need.
I'm alive.
And the troll is dead.
Nice.
And the shaman is attacking Sama.
The different one. Oh, that brute's more of a concern.
Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that.
Should probably save some of these flame arrows for the boss.
I got plenty on my body.
Okay.
I should have plenty on my body.
Nice.
Okay, let me get the portal going.
Okay.
You need wood?
No.
Need wood for a workbench, but you guys should have plenty of wood.
I should probably stop doing this.
Why are you saying you should probably stop doing that while you're doing it?
Because that's what he usually does.
That also, I think the animation is funny. I also got spare food,
What
so
am I
my
naming
health.
this, Zanzibar?
Elder, capital E.
Alright, should be connecting?
Yep. I forgot to eat. That's probably why it killed me immediately.
That could be. Yeah, I
that would do it.
kind of did too. Ooh, I got some coins. 61 coins and 15 troll hide from the troll.
There we go.
Nice. And I've got a
nope,
chest here
nope,
to put
back
any
away.
extra wood in, so we
Run
don't
away!
like
Run
go
away!
over
Run
encumbered.
away!
Okay.
Dex is pissing things off.
They were already mad. They just found me.
Were you insulting their mothers or something?
No.
Oops.
I think if we get rid of the nest, these things will stop spawning, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
slow
crap.
down.
Do you want us to do so, Zanzibar?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I know you were looking for a nest, right?
Song, watch out for that brute.
Yeah. I'm trying to dodge it and shoot at it.
Okay. The nest's gone, so hopefully they will stop spawning as much.
Damn.
Okay.
Hurry up and heal!
They're all after
I'm
Sama.
just gonna... Ah!
Why are there so many?
Because they don't like
Ow.
that we destroyed their nest, maybe.
I'm liking how...
I'm like out of stamina and they're after me.
And of course I destroyed the portal also.
Oh no.
Because I thought we were just gonna leave. Okay.
How do I do the Eikthyr thing? I keep doing it by accident, but I don't remember how to do it on purpose.
F.
It's just gonna make you. Yeah.
Well,
Boost the
hopefully it'll help
stamina.
with the stamina.
Stamina.
That's what I need.
Oh, okay, I died, so I can't put the portal back up. Song, we need that portal back up. We really, really badly need that portal back up.
If Gex is not doing anything,
I'm having them aggroed onto me.
Yeah, I've got a lot of
Matt
things.
can lead them away, and you can make the portal again. The stuff is on Zanzibar's body. And there's not really a way to get back other than remaking a boat and resailing.
Okay, yeah.
Which is probably not a good idea at this time.
it'd be safer. But
Oh no, I mean it's nighttime and it looks like a storm is approaching.
yeah, well,
There's still like a dozen of these things running around.
as long as they're not
Thankfully,
aggroed to
only
you
one of them is
instead
aggroed
Gex.
to me, but every time I stop for a minute,
If you
Oh,
can kill it,
I'm
Okay.
trying to get them aggroed onto me, which
Okay.
I think they're all aggroed to me now.
Okay, so with that portal stuff, is that on your body now, Sama?
no, it's on my body.
No, it's on Zanzibar still.
Okay, I've never made a portal before, so what all...
You're gonna need the Surtling cores,
Okay,
the Grey Dwarf Eyes, the Fine Wood.
And you gotta build it next to the workshop.
Yes, I think that's it.
okay.
Yep, that's it.
It should be located in miscellaneous.
Okay. I see
Once you
it.
put it down, you're gonna press E and set tag.
Okay. All right. There, I labeled it death.
Zanzibar, don't break it until everything's dead.
No,
and we're actually
name
moving.
Name it Elder.
Okay.
You have to name the two portals the same, or they won't
Okay.
connect.
It's capitalized, I guess.
Yes, capital ELDER.
Okay, there we go. It still says unconnected.
Hold on.
It takes a
There
second.
we go.
There it
Okay.
is. There it is. Okay. I'm not touching it.
Okay, good. Don't do that.
I'm leaving it. Alright.
I'm somehow still alive.
I'm coming.
That's a miracle.
Where are
I
you?
appreciate you distracting them.
I'm on the northern side of the island.
Yay
I want to
for
say.
teamwork. Whew.
If you can come back towards us.
Hey, Candace. We aren't buying gray dwarfs. We have perfectly good gray dwarfs at home. Yeah.
Next turn around.
Hey, what
Okay.
else?
We're coming
What's
to
my
help.
weight doing?
The brutes.
Yeah.
I'm whittling down the brutes
Okay.
as best as I can. As well as the shamans, because the
Okay.
shamans keep healing.
You guys are this way. All right, yeah, we got to take out the shamans. Got to take out the healers.
All right, brute down.
There we go.
There's another brute right there. And a shaman.
And a deer. Apparently they don't like being lit on fire.
No, they don't like fire.
Yeah, he
They don't like getting
immediately
impaled.
he immediately aggroed on me when I
They're
shot him
squished
with a
as well.
flame arrow.
He doesn't want to attack me.
I guess you're not his favorite flavor or something.
Sit still.
There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Jesus.
Okay. Ooh,
Let's not do that again.
No.
What
At
is-
least the nest is gone.
So why don't we go through the portal and sleep and come back in the daytime?
Yes.
that sounds like a good idea.
So what can I not carry?
Carry through the portal?
Yeah.
You should
Metal
be fine as long
ores.
as it's not metal.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave some of these basic resources in this box here. Because we have plenty of them at home anyway.
I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of wood just laying around from that fight.
Yeah, but I just
Yeah, probably.
put some flint and resin and stuff like that. Why? Oh, there we go. Ooh,
You just have to walk close enough to it to activate it. And it just turned daytime.
cool.
Oh,
Oh, that's
okay.
funny. I'm still sleeping.
What was that? Is that a baby?
Is there a
Did we
baby?
finally get a puppy?
I don't know. I
Yes,
just heard
there's a
weird
puppy.
noise.
There's a puppy. Aww.
Oh, I guess it's daytime now.
I guess so.
Okay. Repair anything you need to get repaired. Grab food.
No. No, 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 no. No, come on, come back in here. Thank you, Sama.
Wait, how,
Anytime.
Yeah.
where do I repair my deer hide cape?
Workbench, probably.
It's not letting me.
Then, I don't know. Might be that it's,
Single use only.
not... Nah, maybe? Or it's not damaged enough?
It's 118 out of 450.
Then I don't know.
Oh well. If need be, I'll make another one.
I don't think
But
I
it's
need
fine right
these
now.
Butte berries. Let's leave these behind. And troll hide and gold. Let's leave those.
Nope. I almost went through the portal by accident.
This is a bunch of food, it looks like, which should go in the other room. Dandelions could actually go over there because dandelions are for dyes mostly, I think. And gold doesn't need to go in there. What's the thistle? The thistle, is that for like dyes or is that for potion?
It's used for, like, brews and cooking and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm over here exploring. I'm gonna make sure that we don't have to go anywhere else.
Sounds like a good idea. Okay, and tails, I guess, in here too, and I have to put a sign over here later. We've got a good bit of gold.
Looks like you're pretty much there.
I am. I found it. We're gonna
Is
get on the
there-
boat.
Oh, really?
It's on the other side. We could. It's right next to the shore.
Oh, wow.
Can't swim
Yep.
across.
Yeah. So we'll probably get back on the carve and then just boat there. There's a nest right next door. We could, if we could probably keep it unmolested for future use.
Probably is a good idea.
Sama,
Yeah.
you see that, right?
Yes, that's why I'm running.
Let's see what.
That sounds very ominous.
A troll. I walked into a troll.
I'm taking it away from the boat. Yeah. Ow. Don't slap me.
Oh, yep, that's a troll, all right.
Which is good. We won't troll hide.
Yeah.
You almost got me.
We'll dodge better.
I did dodge. It almost got me.
And he's dead. And I got a level.
Nick found that pretty blue armor, right?
Yeah, I would love some pretty blue armor.
Be a stealthy archer.
Yay.
All right. Let's get on the boat.
Let's do that. I'm being a loot goblin here, and I need to get away from here before I get over encumbered again.
Well, we can run back to the house one more time and drop stuff if we need to.
Hello, dear. Hey, Axeman Dave. Good day, Songbird. How's your gaming going? Keep hearing about this game. Never really paid attention to it before. Yeah, it's really interesting. It came out in 2021, I guess, and has some really interesting features. The graphics, that was what actually turned me off, why I didn't play it before. But
Let's see, are y'all going back?
I don't. Should we go back? But it's got some really interesting and unique game mechanics.
It should be fine.
We can just go.
All right.
Fur cone on what?
That's not very heavy. I can take those, I guess.
There is storage in the cart as well. We could put the wood in there.
Oh, okay. Back to the boat. Apparently, this was the first survival game that where you don't have to eat. You won't starve to death if you don't eat, but you get buffs if you eat, and like it raises your health quite considerably and stuff. Which is a mechanic that now Enshrouded also uses, and there's a few other mechanics that are also in Enshrouded. But it's nice because if you're going fighting or something, you're going to want to eat. But if you're building, you're not going to suddenly keel over and die of starvation because you got yourself in a hyper focus with building.
Isn't that also the same with Power World?
I think so, maybe. I know
It's been
you have
I'm gonna be honest. It's been a while since I last played.
Same, but I thought you had. I think you have to eat in Pal World, but maybe just berries or something.
You have to feed your.
You will start losing health if you go down to 0 food in Pal World. So you won't die of it, but it'll literally take you down to like a tap and you're down.
Oh, wow.
So basically how Valheim is as well.
Well, I think you have.
Well, this
like,
you just have basic 5 health, and then you buff yourself by taking more. You
Yeah.
won't get below
Yeah.
25 because you don't eat.
Where you'll basically be one shot by almost anything.
But
Not
here
in the
we are
meadow.
below the Yggdrasil, the world tree. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah, it's close.
Close enough. I think that's just really cool how that's in the sky, though. Oh, you hit a rock.
Oh, hey, a rock.
But yeah, check out the water.
Did not
Like,
see that.
it actually has waves. Like, there's swells in the water. I've never really seen a game that had that before. And the building so far is pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to unlocking some more stuff. Right now we only have wood tier and some fairly basic stuff, but we can definitely see that it has a lot of potential. And the world is voxel based, which means you can even dig into the terrain and do some terraforming.
Or just flat out build traps.
Yep. There are a few creatures you can tame as well. Like Gex tamed a couple wolves earlier today. Some kind of ruin or something there. Some kind of stone structure on the shore.
Yeah, they're kind of littered all over the place in Black Forest.
Okay.
There was one right by where we landed earlier, too. It was in a better shape than that one.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually one on the way to the boss arena that I found.
Cool. Candace says, I love Valheim. Had a group of friends I was playing with that all conveniently wandered off when we landed at the, right now, final biome. How many biomes are there?
6 or 7.
Meadows, Black Forest, Swamp, Mountain, Plains, Mistlands, and Firelands, I think? 7?
Yeah, Ashlands.
Oh, yeah.
Ashlands.
Yeah, I did hear about that as a new expansion or something. It is really pretty, even though it's somewhat pixelated. The lighting is really pretty, and the scenery is nice. I keep taking pictures for potential future screenshots or thumbnails.
The thing is, when you look at it, when you're like looking at it, you go, wow, it's pixelated. But when you're actually playing it,
Yeah, you
you
forget
get
about
so
that.
sucked into it that it's just, wow, that's pretty. And then if you focus, you go, oh, it is kind of pixelated, but you don't notice it when you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the one to the left, the purple haze, is the one I'd like to keep up, but
Okay.
There was another
as
one
far
that we
as
just passed.
farming it,
yeah.
I would love to unlock some stone building. When does
We
that
are
unlock?
getting very
Yes.
close.
Nice. Ooh, that's a big swell.
And there's our boss arena.
Alrighty.
I will say if possible, staying behind the pillars away from him is your best bet.
Okay.
And make sure you're learning how to dodge.
Let's build a little respawn shack really quick, though.
So that would be a good idea.
Do we make beds, or do we just want a safe spot for the portal?
No. Well, I was gonna do it like right here on this rock.
So that works.
Okay.
It's gonna eat that.
That takes so long
What?
to back up.
At least you can back up.
Come here, dear.
Alright.
Dang it.
It just exploded.
Oh, okay. So there's a workbench.
Okay.
Something big enough for a portal, a workbench, and maybe a few beds.
Okay.
Should be fine.
So maybe something like 5x5 or so, or
Yeah,
like
that'd be
3x5.
Start off with a 3x5, maybe?
Okay.
Portal's kind of. I'd probably do 5x5.
Yeah, portals are about too wide.
Oh, I didn't know Q was your auto run.
I keep hitting it by accident. And I like that you can cycle through different snap points fairly easily. And it's raining. And I
there's
am
a
out of
storm.
wood already. Okay,
You're good. You got 50.
Oh. Where is there more wood?
You picked it up when you ran by.
Oh, did I? Okay. Let's move that to inside. Actually, let's put the door on this side. And I always like to have a second door just in case. What happened here? Come on, snap properly, you.
You don't think that nest is close enough it's gonna cause trouble during the boss fight?
It might. If we have to remove it, then...
Oh, what am I doing? I didn't mean to put doors. Dang it. Empty wood walls.
Are we deforesting stuff right now?
Probably a good
No, just
idea.
getting some wood this song.
All right, now, what are we gonna put some beds in here for respawning?
Yeah.
Let's get in here. Let's put maybe 2 on each side.
Although we can't sleep without a fireplace in here, right?
No.
Yes,
Hey,
Sama,
can you move back
can
a
you
little?
back up a little? Thanks.
Let's see here.
Will it even let you place down a fireplace right there?
It should, but it kind of needs to be central, I think.
I don't know. It just needs to be.
I think we could put it, let's put it over here next to the portal. Nice flat spot there.
Yeah.
Smoke hole above.
I don't have stone. Okay.
Somebody just got 6 stone.
Not me.
I'll be right back.
Song, you have the 6 stone on you?
Maybe. Let me see here. There it is, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just finish my thingy here. There, now the fire shouldn't be put out by the rain, hopefully. It's kind of it's a really interesting game mechanic that in this game you do have to be careful of the smoke. You can die of smoke inhalation if you don't have a proper chimney of some kind for the smoke to escape from your fire. Could maybe, oh yeah, you put in some storage there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And we can probably sleep.
Okay. All right. Hey, M. Sanders, welcome. Good evening, y'all. Glad to catch you early in the game. I just started Val a few weeks ago and have been enjoying it. Very cool. Yeah, this is just this is our 3rd play session, I guess. So we're still really early on in the game. And we've been streaming it basically every Tuesday for a while. We typically stream together every Tuesday, and so we've been playing Val for the last few weeks. At some point, we'll probably go back to Ark. We had a series we were doing in Ark. And I've tried a few other games as well. Fire keeps going out. Are we going to sleep or not?
Yeah, we can sleep.
I am wet.
Well, if you sleep, maybe it'll help.
No, he needs to stay in the shelter for a little bit until his wet debuff falls off.
All right, there we go. Yeah, sorry. I want to go grab a snack.
Ah.
So you want to
Apparently,
sleep?
my bed is not near enough to the fire now.
I don't see you over here. Are you on one of these beds?
No.
No, I'm here at the main
We're at
house.
the base.
Huh. Oh, you might need
the-
to light the fireplace or
Light.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought these were These were chocolate chips, but they're raisins.
Raisins aren't bad, but yes, they are disappointing if you were
Ew.
expecting chocolate.
Cause who puts raisins on a chocolate chip or a chocolate brownie?
Okay, that's a little weird. I'm fine with raisins in oatmeal cookies. I like raisins
Me
and
too.
chocolate chips in oatmeal cookies. But yeah, in brownies, that is a little odd, I think.
What's weird is it's by a company that reminds me of Mean Ren.
Why?
It's so its mascot is a little old lady.
Perfect.
All right. Don't forget to get us,
You know what?
claim one of these beds over here, Sama.
Yes, definitely. I need to make another chest for resources here. I don't think I need any of that on me right now. Zans, do you want to share some of those arrows you were saying that you had?
Yeah, they're in the box above
Oh.
the door.
I probably saw them and just didn't register them in my brain. Okay.
The nest should be far enough away. We might get the occasional, like, one gray dwarf over here, but
So this is the arena of the Elder, huh?
yep. Get your flame arrows ready.
They're ready. And how do you dodge again?
You kind of hold the right button to block, and then spacebar.
Okay.
It will eat up some stamina, though.
Good to know.
Let's see here. Is everybody ready?
I
Ready.
think so. Ready as we'll ever be.
If possible, you want a pillar between you and him.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh, he's like right on top of you. Woo. He's like the forest titan.
Want to try to stay away from those roots?
I figured as much.
I mean, I'm just saying.
And a gray dwarf, of course, gonna be a nuisance here.
Yeah.
Why are you aggro to me?
Because he doesn't
Yes, but
like
you
the cut of
wanna-
your jib.
Is it because I set him on fire?
Probably.
'Cause I think we're all doing that.
Yeah.
Are you trying to hit him? It's probably you're getting close.
I'm trying not to go in the water.
Whoa.
These roots are annoying.
Ow. I was
All right, I'm
Oh,
slamming
jeez.
it.
His
I was
health
trying to
is
take care of the Grey
only
Dwarfs.
down by like a third.
Yeah.
He's got some health.
Is it susceptible to physical damage?
Probably. I don't know how vulnerable he is.
Nah.
Does he have to like stay
Dang it,
in
we
the
got a
arena?
brute. And a shaman.
Oh crap!
No, the nest is too close, Zanzibar.
Okay, I'll go take care of it.
I'll go kill the shaman.
It's not the shaman that worries me, it's the brute.
Well, the shaman keeps healing them all.
Yeah.
There's 3 shamans.
Ah!
Then I'm doing an AoE attack. Ah! I almost
Got the
died.
nest.
Woo, those roots hit hard.
Alright, I died.
Oh no! Ah, dang it. Okay, those roots are hitting hard.
Yeah, you want
Ow,
to stay
ow,
away
ow.
from the roots, but keep a pillar between you and him.
Okay. Are all the Grey Dwarfs dead?
The brutes are, and I think the shaman.
Okay.
How did you
I think
avoid
that's
that?
everything then.
Oh, that almost killed me.
Yeah, the that move just there.
Another
that,
gray dwarf
that's
is
the
after
big
me.
where are you?
On the... There.
Okay. I don't think he spawns Grey Dwarf, so I think that was just a wild one.
Nope, nope, nope. You're not hitting me with those.
Yeah, those long streamer ones are what the pillars protect you from.
Oh no, he was spawning the roots right on me, so I just kept jumping and moving away.
Smart. Whoa, the top of the pillar sprouted a root. I'm getting all kinds of levels or something here.
Bow.
Yeah, the more you
Bow.
use a weapon, the more you level up with it, your proficiency with it.
Nice.
With my fist, I think I'm level 22 or 23.
So are you gonna go up and punch him then?
Not with 1 HP.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Plus, I'm pretty sure that I am more useful alive than dead,
Yeah, probably.
at least to pull aggro. Oh, this wolf meat is great.
Yeah.
It really heals you real quick, really fast.
That's good.
Yeah, this boss compared to the first boss is 2 different worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And the next boss is even worse.
There! Woohoo!
There we go. Nice.
You can still die though. Those roots are still alive.
Don't get hit by the roots.
We have to get rid of the roots now separately.
No, they'll fade.
All right, there we go.
There we go. We got the swamp key.
Nice. Very cool.
Oh, we got 2. Heck yes. Okay. Unless, did anyone else pick up swamp keys?
I got a swamp key. What
So
is
that's
all
3.
this?
Oh, I got 4. Oh, or I got 3. Okay, so that's 1 for everybody.
You
Here.
got 1 for Gex and 1
Nice.
you picked up on mine.
Sweet. So there's 1 on the ground, and Sama, here is another one. So now
Nice.
everyone can... I was afraid we were going to have to do this 3 more times.
Well, good thing we don't. Because that was not easy.
Well,
hey,
it was...
Sanders, yes, we did have a boss scrap. Second boss.
That was all the brutes and the greylings.
They
The brutes and the
definitely
Yes.
kept it interesting. That's for sure.
Okay. Perfect. I guess while we're here...
We killed a deer.
Yeah, I just shot it.
No, I was gonna get 10.
Might as
And
well,
load up
yeah.
the boat with 10 and copper if we're gonna take the boat back.
Yeah, I was gonna take the boat back.
Oh, I need to put down pillars here. I just noticed.
Oh, I'm still using this hard antler. Should I be using the bronze stuff?
Yes, but I think I only made me a bronze pick. Just because we didn't have a whole bunch at the time.
Okay.
But we should have plenty now. Oh, dang.
If we see a copper vein nearby, we should grab that. There's
Oh, definitely,
6
yeah.
spaces on the boat. We can do 6.
4.
Okay, so we can do 4 stacks of ores.
There's one that's semi-close by, but it was like on the way here from the other spot.
Well, we're at a stack and a half already.
It goes back with me.
Although we can also fit whatever we can put in our inventory as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rock over here. Don't know if it's copper or not.
Okay.
It is not.
Well, that was exciting. I think we're going to need to
hey.
end the stream here, though, because it is getting pretty dang late. It is,
Yes, it is.
after 10 p.m. for me, and I know for Zanzibar, it's after 1 a.m., right?
Yeah, it's 112.
Yeah. So anyway, this has been fun. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I hope you will join us again next Tuesday. We've been streaming every Tuesday starting at around 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is 6 p.m. Pacific time. My Discord always puts out the announcements when we're going live. And so, yeah, the link to that is in the description. Make sure to join there if you haven't yet already. And I'm also hoping to stream again on Thursday, hopefully with Aaron Longstaff. He didn't join me today like he was going to, but hopefully on Thursday he'll be back, and we'll be working on our big castle project in Ark Survival Ascended. So I hope you will join us for that. That will be during the day. So that will be starting at 11 a.m. my time, Pacific time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time, roughly. Yeah. So anyway, we'll see you there. Have a good one, my friends, and good night for now.